Greetings, Earthlings, toy collectors, and other collectible enthusiasts. I am James, and welcome back to Wooten's Toys. On today's episode, we are going to be unboxing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Deluxe Theatrical Edition Lobo from the Supergirl movie. Now, before we start getting into the unboxing and the review, we have a returning special celebrity guest. If you watched yesterday's episode with Art the Clown, then he needs no introduction. Straight from the Razor Crest from a galaxy far, far away, Grogu! Well, Grogu, I gotta say, I'm tickled to death that you decided to return to our episode today, and I know that you're excited about the release of The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters nationwide this Friday. Tell us, how has being in this Disney Plus series and this film and Star Wars lore changed your life? Because while it's always full of Mando. Kids. Well, we're going to see if I wasted any dough buying this Lobo. Is this figure trash or treasure? Let's figure it out. Well, okay, we have here Lobo from the Supergirl movie. Check out that artwork again real quick. Kind of wish the McFarlane Toys stuff had like bios and stats and stuff, kind of like how action figures used to. I mean, even Marvel Legends kind of has a bio on the back, but yeah, they just usually have some awful picture on the back, some really crappy Photoshop picture like this on the back. But thank God we'll probably get a trading card or a poster or something inside. So I found this at a Walmart in Dayton, Tennessee, which is about 30 minutes away from my hometown. We were there eating with one of my soon-to-be stepson's friends. A Mexican restaurant that was really good, by the way. And stopped by the Walmart because I really wanted to go. I was looking for Masters of the Universe figures and saw this display. Check out this really cool display, actually. It's outer space. Reminds me of the intro video to Wooten's Toys, a not so popular toy unboxing channel. Let's check this out. Alrighty. But yeah, stopped in there to look for some Masters of the Universe figures or what else that they would have, and went into the electronics, and they had this display. And okay, here's the trading card. Supergirl on the other side. Now they had plenty of Supergirl. I think they have like 3 different Supergirl figures for this movie. Another Deluxe Theatrical Edition with the trench coat, and I think 2 other ones. And that's why I didn't pick up Supergirl, because I had so many different ones, and I know that whenever my Walmart gets that display, I'll just pick one up then. But I do plan on just getting the Supergirl and the Lobo. But the Lobo, they only had 2. And the display was full. It hadn't been picked over. It hadn't been, honestly, I think I was the first person to buy anything from it. And here's the DC Comics figure stand. I love figure stands. I wish every toy company gave out figure stands. Like NECA could definitely do it for some of their figures. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, there was none of the figures were taken off of it. So I was like, you know what? I think Lobo's going to be the one to try to get. So that's why I got a Lobo figure. And I knew that before the movie comes out, I wanted to get the Lobo and the Supergirl figure, and that's it. I don't plan on getting the Enemy or anything like that. So, I mean, that tells you a lot right there. I don't know the bad guy's name in this movie, just the Enemy. That's some weird name, something of the Hill people or whatever. All right, so we got several hands here. We have a closed fist. We have a C-grip. There's some more hands. So this one just comes with 7 hands here. It's like a weird gangster name. See, 7 hands over there. We got some cool stuff in here. Alrighty. So we have the Gonna Get You hand, as I call it, or the Iron Claw. There you go. We have a thumbs up. Yes, so you can reenact the ending scene of Terminator 2. There you go. Amazing. And we have one more. We have one with not brass knucks, but something that you definitely do not want to get hit with. So there's that. We're going to check out his weapon here. It is taped like a MFer. Alrighty. Actually has a chain to it. How cool is that? Yeah, check out this bad boy. Lobo apparently likes to go deep sea fishing. That's why he's taking this with him. Yeah, but I like the inclusion of the chain there. It's off the chain. We have a 2 heads. We have a brooding and moody neutral face, which I will not be displaying with it when I pose him on my shelf. Or who am I kidding? I'm just going to put him on there. McFarlane could definitely use some type of new face painting technology, but I don't think it's really going to matter because once Mattel takes over the DC Master Toy license, don't really see a whole lot of McFarlane figures in my future. Alrighty. Now to open up the main man. Okay. Well, we just had an incident here, or it could have been a really bad one. I just cut the crap out of my finger trying to get the main man out of his chamber unit. But yeah, so I hate this figure already. I'm just kidding. All right, so let's check out the articulation. So we have these McFarlane ball joints on the ankles. Whew, this thing is spiky. That is hard plastic. Ouch. Oh, this is somebody you don't like. And the feet rotate. Got a nice knee articulation there. Yeah, it's a double knee joint, I think. I guess. But yeah, it does. It does. We have a hip swivel. We have a hip swivel. Oh, do we have a? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we got a thigh swivel as well. It's just kind of hard. Too with. I don't know. It's just difficult. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. We do have a waist swivel. We do have an ab ball joint, and thank God they got rid of that crazy shaped ab cut. Oh my gosh, thank God they got rid of that. We do have the ball jointed shoulder, both sides. Try and buy. Oh, we got the. I guess this is almost standard to most action figures now. They got that shoulder articulation there. Got the elbow articulation. It is not. There's no articulation here. Doesn't seem like. Of course, we got the ball jointed wrist that I'm not going to screw around with too much. All right, check out the neck. Ball jointed at the top there. And this is the head that I'm going to keep on there. All right, so let's take a look at the figure here from toe to head. All righty. Checking out his boots there. Yeah, like I said previously, these are super spiky. Do not throw these at pets, small children, or your grandmother. They will not like you. But if it's your school bully, go ahead. Check out the knee pads there. We got a skull and more spikes, and yeah, ouch. We do have these cool chains hanging off of his belt with the skull belt buckle. That lets you know that when you see this dude walk into a Denny's, you don't mess with this guy. We do have some random arm tattoos. I mean, we always, why do they do this in movies? Especially when they adapt the comic book character. We got to put some weird, goofy ass tattoos all over people. The pictures that I've seen of Lobo, I don't remember him having these weird tribal tattoos on him, but I know Jason Momoa does, and they did that with Aquaman too, so whatever. But yeah, more spikes. Man, we got chains on the gauntlets. Pretty cool detail there. The other arm, not so much cool detail, but it's there. I mean, he just looks like he's ready to do some business. He's about ready to F you up. Nothing back here, but we'll take a look at the jacket. We got spikes on the shoulders, just in case he wants to play some type of crazy like mutant league football, you know. Y'all remember that cartoon? I remember that cartoon. That lizard, you know, he'd get his tail cut off and he'd rejuvenate. Anyway, cool leather detail on the jacket. Okay, let's check out his necklace here. Oh, what's it made out of here? It's like we got a miniature version of his hook that we saw earlier. I don't know, it's a bunch of found stuff. It looks like paper clips and stuff. It's really what it looks like. Paper clips and chains and stuff. Of course, we have this right here. I don't know what this is. Now, I'm not really well versed on the Lobo character. I do have some of the Lobo comics. But you know, if this is supposed to be something, I don't know. And for all I know, it's not from the comic books, but it might be used as some type of plot device in the film. So yeah. Here's the face sculpt. Of course, I'm going to keep this happy snarling head on the figure. So I'm not going to put the neutral face on there. But check out the detail in the hair here. We got some crazy. Yeah, we got some crazy detail in the hair, in the braids there. Kind of makes you wish that there was a little bit more like paint detail in the hair, so these would pop a little bit more. That's really cool. Check out the back side of it, see if there's any more hidden things like that. No. Overall, the sculpt's really cool. It's just that with a figure being, you know, basically white and black, it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of bland in a way. But no, like props to just a cool sculpt. I don't know, it's just the overall design Oh, well, the paint decision here is just, I don't know. Seems to be lacking. Now, the comic book version of Lobo is very cool looking. Very neat. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. For sure, I like it. It's a cool character. And I'm glad Jason Momoa was able to finally play the character that he wanted to. So yeah, we'll see how this movie is. I'm excited about this movie. I mean, it's a follow-up to the last year's Superman film. So hey, if it's as good as that, hey, I'm down. And I'm down for more James Gunn DC stuff for sure. But yeah, Lobo from Supergirl. Hey, before we wrap things up here today, I just wanted to say thanks for taking time out of your day to check out our McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Deluxe Theatrical Edition Lobo from Supergirl. Is this trash or treasure? It's kind of in the middle of the road for me. Not really. The sculpt is cool. The sculpt is very good. It's just the color palette that they chose for this character in this film just does not make it pop at all. It's basically, and I hate to say this because they're my favorite rock band, Kiss. Kiss, it's all black and white and silver or chrome or whatever. Nothing really pops out about them except for the face makeup. Same thing here with Lobo. He's just there's no color to him at all. Unlike, like I said, unlike the comic book counterpart where you'll see some blues and maybe some other colors along with it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's maybe this look will translate better on the silver screen with the lighting and effects and stuff like that. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least, because other than that, this figure's just kind of bland. But as I mentioned earlier, I do plan on picking up the Supergirl. Don't know which one. I definitely, I do know that I definitely want one that comes with the sword. Because I feel like that's got to be like an important artifact or piece that plays maybe some type of major role in the film. I've not read the story, Woman of Tomorrow, but I plan to before the movie comes out. And also, if I want to get it, but I just have one of those feelings that I'll find it at Ross or something, Lobo's motorcycle or whatever he's calling it. So I definitely would like to pick that up to display with my other McFarlane DC action figures. But hey, before we go here today, I just want to say thanks again to Grogu here for being our special guest on the show. And he wants everyone to be reminded that Mandalorian and Grogu comes out in theaters nationwide this Friday and to check it out. So Grogu, you ready to go? Okay, he's ready to go. And we just wanted to wrap things up saying this. Be excellent to each other. Collect them all. Safety first, and we will catch you next time.